Welcome back. BSPN told y'all we was coming back with it, man. Episode 2 of the new season, I should say. We got the bros in here, but as always, I'm gonna let LeBub kick it to y'all, and then we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna dive right into it. Yo.
Tune in. BSPN. Better tune in. Who's your team? They determine to win. Check out my stats. These numbers don't lie. Check out my stats. These numbers don't lie. BSPN. Better tune in. Who's your team? They determine to win. Check out my stats. These numbers don't lie. Check out my stats. These numbers don't lie. Tune in. Let's talk about sports. Who killing it on the gridiron, dog? Who killing it out on that court? Tom Brady, I'm about the Bucks. No Andrew, you ran out of luck. Like Kyrie, my handles is tough. We can't kick it, never see me punt. You ain't make the team, you got cut. The way I put the team on, I lead the league in assists. I got the game plan like I'm Greg Popovich. Belichick, like coach and call me Tony Dungy. Man, it's Black Sports Network. You can get this word. The show, the host, that's Coast. Killing every episode. Ain't no quitting, no stopping, just go. No shotgun, I'm locking, I'm loaded. Switch the play, I'm calling audible. Take the game straight to the bowl games. Yeah, that's never been played. Never switch up on the gang. You for me's not a valuable trade. I'm placing our bets, we winning the championship and being parades. They hate cause I shine, I ball like the Suns. Yeah, they be throwing me shade. They hate cause I shine, I ball like the Suns. Yeah, they be throwing me shade. BSPN. Better tune in. Who's your team? They determine to win. Check out my stats. These numbers don't lie. Check out my stats. These numbers don't lie. BSPN. Better tune in. Who's your team? They determine to win. Check out my stats. These numbers don't lie. Check out my stats. These numbers don't lie. Tune in.
That was Lil Bub with Tune In. I'm your host, Coast. I got the bros in here with me as usual. We found James. I had somebody bring him to me. I had a warning, dead or alive sign. You know what I mean? Got my boy back alive, so that's a good thing.
We back.
You know
we back. Happy to be back with the bros, man, with the fellas.
Yes, sir. Tommy G, as always, you know my boy don't miss it up with me. You feel me? My boy here, he in the flesh with me. And I tracked down my boy Flight. Flight, what's happening?
What's good?
Good, everything all right?
Oh man, I can't complain, bro.
I'm digging that Miami Post in the background. We've been making some crazy moves, but they're not gonna want to talk about it. You feel me?
They not. The boys been real quiet. That's all I'm saying.
Me and you, we could chop it up about that later. You feel me?
I like it.
But we definitely jump right into it, man. I appreciate y'all boys for joining me on this beautiful. What day was it? Wednesday. Beautiful Wednesday.
Hump day.
We got some. We had some sports over the weekend. An All-Star game. I was pretty impressed with the game. This new format, it really does it for me. Each quarter when they break it up, you know what I'm saying, and make it definitely make it entertaining. Steph went crazy, but this dunk contest.
Hold on. We can't skip over Steph being mad disrespectful going to Cleveland.
I was gonna come back to Steph. Yeah.
That was real disrespectful, but my bad. I had to throw that in there because that was mad disrespectful. He should Brian I would have had to see him in the locker room afterwards.
For ending it?
Nah, just if I was Cleveland is Bron's town. Like he did everything for Cleveland.
Steph Curry was born there. You know that, right? Okay.
I know,
that's Bron's time.
He still get booed every time he stepped foot in there.
So that's why he went off.
Good reason.
And if I'm Bron, I'm like, bro, not in my home. You can't come over here and do this to me on my floor, on my All-Star game. Come on.
He did that by ending it. If you ain't peep, he waved Curry off. They was getting ready to hit Curry again. Bron waved it off. Come here.
He waved it off because they gave him 5 chances to break it down. But
this is my house. I built this arena. Quicken Loans. It should be named the LeBron James Arena. You feel me? Honestly, he ended it in great fashion.
Does he have a statue yet? He need to.
It's coming.
They need to go ahead and put that statue out there. I don't know what they're waiting on.
That's coming. That's coming. But the dunk contest was the worst I've ever seen. But The New York Knicks, we came home with a trophy. So hey, how bad was it really? For me, it wasn't as bad as everybody else. You feel me? Obi Toppin, shout out to my boy Obi. But not
Yeah,
all.
boy got some hops.
Obi got some hops, right?
Yeah, he got some hops.
Tibbs don't let him see the floor. I could go on a 4-hour rant about Tom Thibodeau.
Why doesn't Tibbs play young players? It's not like y'all really doing like y'all about to sit Kemba Walker for the rest of the season for no damn reason. Y'all like I don't understand what the point is. I don't.
7-man rotation for the last 15 years. It hasn't won him a championship. He played RJ Barrett for 56 minutes. He doesn't. He don't believe in subs. He don't go into the bench. You see,
he been like that since D Rose.
Since D Rose is why D Rose is. He's. I hate to say it, but he's where he at right now because of Tom Thibodeau. You feel me?
Yeah, he ran into
when he tore his ACL the first time, they was up 12, and it was like 41 seconds to go in a playoff game. He wasn't even supposed to be on the floor. You feel me? We don't talk about that enough. That was really Tom Thibodeau's doing, but D Rose never threw him under the bus. Respect, he's a real one. But yeah, all those guys had short careers. Joakim Noah, who else? Carlos Booth. Everybody he ran in the dirt. He run you into the dirt.
I'm glad Jimmy was able to run up out of there.
That's why he bailed.
He was able to get out there and look at him. Went to a finals.
Flourish.
After, you know what I'm saying? So Tibbs is one of those that just run niggas into the ground. I don't know what it is.
His defensive mind, top tier. I don't know if it's too many people better than him at that, but hey man, that shit only gonna carry you for so far. I'm be honest.
But back to that dunk contest, how you feel about them as a New York nigga? Use a New York nigga, Coast. That's you like that's your honor. Nigga dunking in Tim's, bro.
Corny. Feel me? It was corny. It was corny.
Cole Anthony.
But my thing to the dunk contest, I mean, the dunk contest has been around for like 40 years. Like, what else can they really do? So I'm not bashing players. It's only science only gives you so many things you can do at this point.
Right.
I disagree.
Yeah, I'm not rolling.
What else can
when the dunk contest was over, I went on Instagram and saw like 5 new dunks that I've never seen in my life.
From like street players, street ballers?
Yeah. So the science is there. Y'all supposed to be the best athletes in the world. So that whole we've seen all the dunks. I don't feel like that's true.
Well, the best dunkers in the NBA are not partaking in the dunk contest.
I was just finna say that.
I don't blame them.
I got a reason why the best ain't doing that. But go ahead, Roy.
For me, the first reason is we need some star players in the dunk contest.
Wow. That's who killed that. You know who the reason why star players don't do it?
I see you blame LeBron, and that to me,
LeBron, bro.
How can you?
Because he's the first super duper star to not do it.
Okay,
right. Everybody else,
Jordan did it. You know what I'm saying? The ones who were supposed to do it.
Okay.
Yes, he was wrong. Yes, he was wrong. He
back to that.
18, 19.
Tomas, I know you want some of this. Let me go first, and I'll tag you in.
Even if it's 1 year. Like, you know what I'm saying?
LeBron James. Okay, so you're talking about Kobe Bryant. You're talking about Michael Jordan. You're talking about
Dominique Wilkins. We talking about all the best of the best dunkers.
Okay, so name me one of those players who came in with the expectation to win a championship in year 2 or 3, like LeBron did. Ain't nobody giving LeBron fun time. He didn't get to jump in the dunk contest, and they on his ass about chips early.
It wasn't like he was about to go to chip. We all knew he wasn't finna win a ring in year 2 and 3.
Year 4. You feel me? He didn't get the luxury of Kobe.
He didn't make the playoffs in the first 2 years. Them the years you're supposed to do the dunk contest.
Kobe sat on the bench.
He was 18, 19.
Year 2. Jordan. I'm giving LeBron a pass on that. I can see a lot. I can't give him the pass because he's the reason why Zion probably not gonna do it. Ja probably not gonna do it. Did Westbrook ever do it? I don't think Westbrook ever did it.
What that got to do with LeBron though? Like, what does their decision have to do with LeBron?
When you see a great player like Bron not do something, it give you that. He ain't do it. Why I gotta do it?
He's not. But y'all only are naming like Kobe. Like, I hate that people just go to Kobe and Michael Jordan. Like, it's a whole bunch of other players who just didn't do the dunk contest. Like, people don't
like. Why? Tell me why.
I mean, it's injury. You know, a lot of times. And
never got hurt at the dunk contest.
First of all, these players are being branded like they've never been branded before. So it's a possibility of injury, and you don't want to take that risk at all. And number two, a lot of the players like they just want to kick it. Like them boys, like I be understanding it, bro. It's like it's 82 games we play, bro. And mind you, I gotta play on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like and entertain y'all. Like it's a lot of basketball that's being played. And with social media, you notice they play year round. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like a lot of them just want to kick it and enjoy the parties, enjoy their family, enjoy their girl. You know what I'm saying? The younger players enjoy the freaks and stuff.
I agree. But keyword. You said entertain. All-Star Weekend is about entertainment. So if you're here to entertain the fans, you know,
they're playing.
You should partake. I feel like you should partake in the, in the dunk contest.
Bro, easily could have did it in his first 3 years and got it out of the way, bro. Injury, no injury. Come on. So who gets hurt in the dunk contest? You ain't never seen anybody get hurt in the dunk contest, bro. I don't want the injury thing.
No. I've never seen anybody in agonizing pain on the floor. I don't know. I haven't seen that. I don't know what goes on when they go on to the back and like, damn, I tweet my, you know what I'm saying? I may have tweeted myself.
I've never seen nobody play 40 minutes and then go do on the dunk contest. Jordan wasn't playing 40 minutes, and neither was Kobe when he was in the dunk contest. Vince Carter, he's not in that category with LeBron James.
Time out. You talking about because Brown was playing 40 minutes a night and he couldn't win it?
Like Tomas said, I'm here to rest. I'm kicking it.
Yeah, bro. And if you think about it, Coach, like that's real what Coach said. Like if you think about it, like yeah, they're stars, but they really don't be superstars at the time they're in the dunk contest. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron, he since he got to Cleveland, he was putting it on his back.
On his back.
You know what I'm saying?
Was Jordan not? When Jordan did the dunk contest.
Jordan. I don't think Jordan.
What year did Jordan do the dunk contest?
I know this
like year 2.
What are we talking about? He was averaging like 28 points a game.
Okay,
he was that nigga.
Flight.
What are we talking about?
Right, this is the same Michael Jordan. Once he got his Jordan status, I don't want to play in the Olympics. They had to beg this man to come play in the Olympics. They got to beg this man. Once Jordan became Jordan, LeBron was LeBron when he got to the league. You feel me? Jordan.
I understand that. I completely understand that. And for him not to go in that dunk contest because he probably figured he wasn't gonna win.
I don't think.
Niggas, cop, please. Niggas is like, I'm not getting in there with that smoke with somebody.
Please.
I'm not getting in there with somebody like a Zach LaVine or Aaron Gordon or back then a Jason Richardson or a Gerald Green or all of them that was winning the dunk contest, and I'm not finna get in there and lose to these clowns. I'm not. That's what he saw. That's just me.
The dunk contest benefited LeBron James in zero way. So hey, I understand skipping the event. Hey, let me do the 3-point. We know I can dunk. Let me go have fun. Let me shoot some threes. Hey, I don't know.
Even Giannis did the dunk contest. He was trash, but he did it.
He wasn't Giannis then. Giannis won't do it now. Go ask him to do it now.
Exactly.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying LeBron need to go do it right now.
No,
but
I know. But Giannis is Giannis.
He should have did it. Year 1, 2, and 3, he should have did it.
Okay.
He should.
Okay. I can tell you that.
That's just me.
Okay.
So is it the fame or is it a lack of dunks? Like, what are you saying is the issue with the dunk contest? Is it just fame? Because I feel like honestly, I feel like the dunk contest can make you a household name, right? For the most part, like Zach LaVine, Aaron Gordon, like people know them. Vince Carter wouldn't have been Vince Carter without that dunk contest.
You wildin'. That man did with Frederick Weiss in that Olympics long before he did the dunk contest.
I'm not rolling.
The best in-game dunker.
I won't disrespect.
I like Vince.
Don't do that.
I'm not.
Vince had a little game on him now.
I won't disrespect Vince and say
20 years and don't have no game. Come on now, don't do that.
Vince had an elevation after that dunk.
I won't disrespect him, but it did take him to a whole nother level. But
it definitely didn't change his game though. His game was his game.
I didn't say that. I didn't say he was sorry.
It did.
I didn't say he was sorry.
The first Vince Carter highlight that's always played is his dunk.
That dunk contest. I get what you're saying. That put
I'm not agreeing, Flight. I'm just saying
that Olympic highlight might be first because he was like He was still a part there when he did.
Now you just trying.
It's
like you just trying to prove your argument. You know what I'm saying? You trying to win your argument at this point, bro. It's that dunk contest, bro. Cut it out. When he went like this, that's what they show on all documentaries.
You're right. You're right. You're right. At the beginning of that, they're gonna hit you with but where it all started, they gonna show you dunking over that 7'2" Frederick Weiss in the Olympics, and it was like, oh yeah, we should have saw it then that he had the hops that he had in the dunk contest.
I think everybody made some good points. We made some good points. I'm gonna go to another dunker. This dunker's been impressive. He was labeled as just a dunker. Impressive as hell to me. The season he having, I got nothing but praise for him. I want to know opinion. Is DeMar DeRozan in the MVP race? Well, I know he in the MVP race. Where is he in your MVP race? I'm gonna start with James. James, where's DeMar DeRozan in your MVP race right now? And I'm gonna say just for me, he's tied at number 1. But I want to hear yours.
I agree. He's right up there with just about Joker. A few of them, you know what I'm saying? The way he been playing this year, I didn't expect this from him at all, man. DeMar been balling. I ain't got nothing but respect for him, you know what I'm saying? Even especially before the break, with the last 8-9 games, he been averaging 33, 34 points a game.
They sent him to 35.
35. Yeah. 35. I'm sorry. You right, Mars. 35. Yeah, 35, 50% shoot. And he hit a couple game winners. So I didn't expect. I didn't expect this. He been a dog, bro. He's been a dog.
Where you at with him, Moss?
I'm rolling with DeMar DeRozan, winning MVP.
So you got him just right now?
I got him at a solid number 1. Now this is just my opinion.
Okay.
This is just number 1. His team's better than the 76ers. That's gonna change, but you know what I mean. As of right now, his team is better. What are you hunting for? Like statistically, they're better. I'm just going off of the stats.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, but I mean, that's just my opinion. But I know what it is, bro. There ain't nobody giving DeMar DeRozan the MVP vote.
That's not true.
That is. But I honestly
comeback success stories. They do.
I honestly believe, bro. No, they will give Joel Embiid, they will give Joker the MVP before they give DeMar DeRozan that.
Okay.
It's DeMar and Joel Embiid right now.
Embiid. Where's DeMar in your MVP race?
First of all, seeing DeMar ball like this.
Come on here with some disrespect, my brother. It's gonna be
no, not a lot. Seeing DeMar ball like this after him saying that he just knew he was gonna be a Laker, it makes me sick, bro. It really makes me sick. Like
that's Russ.
He literally chose Russell Westbrook over a MVP candidate right now, and I'm sick. It's hard to look at. But I wouldn't say
he's put partial of that blame on Bron, but go ahead.
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't have DeMar as my number 1 MVP right now. He's definitely gonna get votes. I think he'll be I don't think he'll get the number 1 votes that he should get. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a Giannis fan. Like I can't.
Me too.
He's the best in the game right now.
Me too.
KD cool. KD great.
He's the best player in basketball
right now. Giannis is
bro.
Up and down. He scores. He scores just as efficient and just as many points as Kevin Durant.
Easy.
He's just as good on defense as anybody you want to name.
Agree.
He doesn't have the top 75 player next to him, and whatever you want to put Chris Middleton at as the second best player. I'm a rock with Giannis until Giannis don't rock no more. I wish I think he's gonna end up a Laker before it's all said and done, before his career is ending. I'm gonna just let y'all. I'm just put that here. I said it about LeBron in 2011, and niggas called me crazy. But you see that I'm just telling you, Giannis gonna be a Laker before it's all said and done. He's perfect. He's the perfect Laker specimen that we gonna get. Milwaukee pockets ain't deep enough to keep that great.
This conversation forever. It's not. Like I told you, he's a small market guy. Giannis,
that man dreams of purple
beginnings. That's what we do. We don't know the Lakers how we do, man.
You know how we do, Flight. LA said in LA. Come on now.
What we do,
LeBron just showed everybody, man. LeBron just showed everybody how sucky it is to come to LA and try to fill those shoes. No matter what LeBron does, it's not good enough. Kobe had Kobe Bryant. Shaquille O'Neal. It's like nobody want to come do it.
Bron went and got a ring. We done let Bron off the hook.
Bron ain't off the hook.
Bron off the hook. I don't got no beef with Bron.
I don't got no beef.
I don't got no beef with Bron no more. I can't.
Don't go to the playoffs this year and see what happened to LeBron from Lakers.
I hope we don't. I wish we could have shipped Anthony Davis for that Ben Simmons package while you playing. If we want to talk, let's talk. I would have shipped brittle ass Anthony Davis for that Ben Simmons package in a heartbeat.
Street clothes?
In a heartbeat.
Street clothes. You go. He street clothes, casual clothes.
In a heartbeat, bro. I would have went and got Ben Simmons, Steph, and whatever else they was willing to give for Anthony Davis in a heartbeat.
You remember when he was so superior to Greek? And how that shit just
man, listen, it's not even a conversation.
Oh no.
AD better not even think about that Giannis at all. Don't even mention that man name, bro. Don't even mention that man name.
Well, y'all some disrespectful Laker fans. Well, oh my God.
Hey. He averaged 25 and 10, Monster.
I feel you.
I'm saying that's good. 25 and 10 is good.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm talking about AD. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, he averages 25 and 10. The disrespect of AD from Laker fans, and the fact that this man brought you a championship. Like,
he didn't bring us nothing,
bro.
He didn't bring us anything.
LeBron didn't make the playoffs without him, bro. All I know is what happened when AD got there. When AD got in the building, this man was shooting 40% from three in the playoffs.
But we didn't make the playoffs.
He's still in the building. He's still there.
People get injured. Things happen. People get injured. But guys, damn, you want to box a man up and ship him?
I don't trust no 7-footer who plays in low top Kobe's. Nigga, what are you doing? You are in the paint most of the time. Why would you wear low top Kobe?
He's a champion for your team.
He's brittle.
You see why Giannis ain't gonna come up? James, what's up, though? How you feeling, brother? What's up? How you feeling about the whole AD situation? How do you fix it? Matter of fact, that's what we asked this last episode. You wasn't here. How do you fix this LA madness right now?
In my opinion, I agree with Mars. Yeah, he brought us a championship, but I mean that's 2020. We got to move on. He haven't. We can't trust him. He can't stay. He can't stay on the floor. What can we do? He cannot stay on the floor, bro. Bron is out there. By himself. He can't stay on the floor, bro.
Availability. He can play.
Okay, bro. Okay,
that's my biggest issue with the man. I get it. It's nothing he can do about it.
Okay.
But he can't.
I understand that. I understand he can't be on the floor.
But look, Miles. Even Coach. Even when he's on the floor, what he's been doing this year hasn't been enough, bro.
It's 25.
Okay. Now, right. 25, but we ain't gonna coach. Don't get into it. Now, James and Flight. This question is for both of y'all. How do you fix it? You're the GM of the Lakers. How do you fix it?
I'm blowing that shit up.
Okay.
It's time. We got Bron at the end. Bron over here talking about, whoever draft my son, I'm on the way there. Man, blow this shit up now. That nigga ain't trying to win no more. It's time to start from the scratch. It's time that we got our ring. You know what I'm saying? AD Kane, appreciate you, B.
Blow it up. You see how Bron left
Miami. Both for Giannis. I don't care.
You see how Bron left Miami. Miami just back getting back right. Man, trade them. Why they right? The value. Man, get him up out of here, bro. It's time to get on. Like you said,
trade LeBron James.
Said, hey, you can trade who you want to. AD.
He just said as soon as wherever Bronny going, get him up out of here.
Yeah. And LeBron James don't get traded. Let's nip that in the bud.
We are the Lakers. I don't give a that nigga don't get traded.
He don't get traded.
Nothing. He gonna leave.
Okay.
29-7-7. We haven't traded talks.
Bro, blow it up. That team is just not what we did post championship was just not that. Honestly, it really just goes back to the whole Russell Westbrook thing. And I hate to blame it on Westbrook, but the other options we had, whether it was DeMar, whether it was Buddy, shit, whether it was just staying where we was at with Kuzma and them was just a lot better than what Westbrook.
Montrez, these niggas, Rob Pelinka, he will not say that he made a mistake. You know, with this roster, it's a lot of heat going on. I'm hearing reports they all beefing with one another. I mean, bro, I'm like, at this point,
blow it up.
Yeah, I don't know what y'all, especially Laker fans, they still on the train. To me, this team is if that a play-in team. You know what I'm saying? So
at best,
I don't know, man. I don't know. It just I'm really over the season, bro. I know basketball ain't nothing. What we gonna do right now gonna fix our problem. It's the roster.
They talked about we was gonna wait
everything.
for the buyout market. Who? You couldn't even get Dragic. Y'all, even Brooklyn, no one that got Dragic. Like, we couldn't even get Dragic.
You were just talking about Dragic, Miles. That boy went to Brooklyn.
I mean,
does that put Brooklyn? Is Brooklyn the favorite right now to win the chip?
Yes.
No. Brooklyn?
They talking about they about to lift the mandate. If they lift that mandate, they should be a favorite. Hands down,
they still not, bro. They not favorite. Bro, Brooklyn is not the favorite to win the championship.
Who was the favorite? Started tomorrow. Who would be the favorite to you? Who would you put your chip? Phoenix.
So right now,
yeah, right now. To me, I go Phoenix, and I even go Milwaukee.
To me, Milwaukee is
y'all disrespect Milwaukee like they haven't just y'all disrespect Milwaukee like they just haven't won the championship.
I think if Kyrie's able to play every game in the playoffs, and then you get a halfway decent, you don't even need a full Ben Simmons. You just need a halfway decent Ben Simmons. You just need a Ben Simmons who's gonna play defense. If you get just a defensive Ben Simmons, I think Brooklyn is a problem. I really think Brooklyn.
What did you say to me about 5 minutes ago about AD as far as availability?
That's what he has to be on the floor.
Ben Simmons not hurt.
Ben Simmons. I'm talking about
Kevin. Oh, KD. Yeah.
For the last 5 years, he had his run in the playoffs last year, but he's fragile. Yeah, he's a little, he's a little on the brittle side. But hey, we never try to speak about injuries on here because we don't never want to see them happen. Even to our worst enemies, we want to see good ball. At the end of the day,
I think he's going to come back straight though. I think KD going to come back straight.
It's KD. I don't care if you got KD in 7 bums from the neighborhood.
I just forgot.
You got a shot.
Damn, I just forgot Chris Paul got hurt. So.
Oh yeah.
He's out for a couple months.
6 to 8 weeks.
6 to 8 weeks.
He's the type of player though. They're gonna.
How'd he get hurt?
He broke his thumb or something.
The same thumb. That's the same thumb that he hurt.
When did he break it?
2 years ago.
I don't know.
Break
it at all.
They just came in All-Star break. Chris Paul hurt it. So I'm like, what? I was shocked as well as everybody else.
You might have heard it in a game and kept playing or punched the wall. They ain't gonna never tell the truth.
It's that same thumb too.
They ain't gonna tell the truth. I want to jump into this top 75 list real quick because I felt like some players got snubbed. I also feel like a couple players made it that was on the bench.
Dame got to go.
Dame don't belong on that list.
Fuck no. What has he done? What is Dame? I love Dame. What has he done?
What you
Let
think?
me start off by saying I like Dame, and I
love him. Love him. Needs to be a Laker.
This nigga won everybody. You feel me? That Lakers.
You sitting here acting like Brooklyn ain't got everybody. Fuck wanting everybody. Y'all got everybody.
I'm a Knicks fan, bro. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm a Knicks fan. Salute to Brooklyn. We don't win it. We hope they win it. You feel me?
You're right.
Ain't got nothing but love for them guys. But I agree with you. So this was a big discussion on Twitter, and it pisses me off that people think he does not belong. But I want to specifically jump to Tomas first. Tommy G, how do you feel about Russell Westbrook making the top 75? Do you yes or no?
Yes. I feel like
belongs on the top 75.
He belongs on it.
I agree. We got a lot of people who says he does not. When Tony Parker doesn't make it, they said Tony Parker or somebody else. Tony Parker could have made the list, but
is it because of the triple doubles?
Huh?
Is it because of the triple double? He averaged in the season that he's a top 75 player.
I feel like that solidified him.
Yeah, yes, that's the reason. Yes.
To do something
now what's up?
Go ahead, man.
Bro, half of those in OKC, man, okay.
Bro, see this James, this is what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna diminish world-class athletes accolades.
Man, look how this
We're not
man
gonna do
play.
that, bro.
He's not even.
We're not gonna do that, bro. Come on, bro. James, you like you said, you know basketball, bro.
Hold on, you say he's not a top 100 player in the league?
I'm talking about right now the way he playing. I watch this man every game, bro.
Hey, it's coming from the
Coach. He's a hurt Laker fan. He's a hurt Laker fan. Regardless,
I feel him. I feel you, James.
I watch the Lakers play every night, bro. It hurts my eyes to see, and I like Russell Westbrook, but bro, watching this man really play every night, single team. I know the coach. You watch the Knicks every night, so you can tell me how everybody plays. I watch them every night, bro. This is horrible the way. I don't know what it is, bro. This man
is so bad.
His IQ, it's so bad, bro. His IQ is like a middle school basketball player, bro.
Right, it's so bad.
Like, I'm serious, bro.
Coach, get him back on topic.
Yeah,
get the angry fans back on topic.
All right, we're gonna roll back in. Let me get you back.
Hold on.
He done lost confidence in his jump. I'm talking about he lost confidence. I'm talking about we talking about a player that's been.
But does he deserve to be on top 75?
Yes.
Hold on, James. Does he deserve to be on top 75? All time greatest players that ever played a game.
Better than Anthony. He better. I think he got better numbers than AD. I don't think AD should have been on there personally.
I don't think AD possibly. AD had a good first 5, and then he's starting to woo-woo.
Like AD shouldn't have been on there.
It's a couple.
I gotta go look at. Okay, next episode I answer the question. I gotta go look at his numbers again, bro.
Niggas was hating on Paul Pierce. I personally hate Paul Pierce. I would have said he don't need to be on there either.
I can't disrespect him. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna disrespect him. I don't care.
I said that.
Don't care. Don't care.
He's the captain.
I would have put Klay Thompson on there before I would have put Paul Pierce on there.
No, sorry. Yep. Klay Thompson is a specialist. We don't put specialists.
And he's the best at what he's ever. He's the best specialist ever.
No.
Best specialist ever.
No, sorry. He's playing in a great system. He's not a top 75 player.
Coach, can I say something?
Of course. This is your platform.
So
go ahead.
You know, we all around the same age, bro. Like, come on, bro. Why are we disrespecting the players we grew up watching, bro? Paul Pierce. All right.
Yeah, I can't even.
I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, he's a Celtic. Second of all, this nigga act like he was got shot in the middle.
Throw your Lakers.
He came out in a fucking wheelchair and busted threes after that.
Dante, you remember that?
You talking about Klay Thompson over Paul? Come on,
man. Nah. But all jokes aside, yeah, you know the truth. You got he top.
Come on, man. Klay Thompson.
He's top.
You think Klay Thompson deserves to be top 75?
Yes. Nah, I don't.
That's you believe that in your heart.
I honestly think Thompson is the second best shooter I've ever seen in my life. So yes, I do. Right behind Steph Curry. Yes, I think Klay Thompson is the second best shooter I've ever seen. The man is a three-time champion.
Vince Carter is a specialist. Reason being, he did not make the top 75.
Vince should have been in over Dame Lillard. Yes or no? Stop it. Stop it. Come on, man. What we talking about?
It's a couple
as players
played 20 quality seasons.
Okay.
20.
Okay.
You can't knock that.
He was a specialist.
What do you mean? You acting like Vince Carter just dunked the ball. Vince Carter was
the best player on his team for about 4 years, bro. I mean,
he was the best player on his team a lot more than 4 years.
Oh, he was not.
Remember that Orlando stint? He was the best player.
He was the best player.
Who did Vince Carter play with that was a whole lot better than
Jason Kidd was the best player on that team. I'm sorry. He's on, and guess what Jason Kidd is at? Top 75. Jason Kidd was the best player on that team. He was. I'm sorry.
Jason Kidd goes nowhere without Vince Carter and Dirk Nowitzki and everybody else that he played with. Vince was it. Who was Jason Kidd getting them assists to? Vince.
Richard Jefferson, Kenyon Martin, Kerry Collins, Kerry Kittles. I mean,
hey, and take him back to Phoenix. You got to take him back to Phoenix too, Jason Kidd. Now in Phoenix, you got to take him back to Phoenix.
I was tripping. I thought I was tripping. I just looked up Vince Carter's stats, bro. The last 10 years of his career, bro, he averaged
9 points.
Yeah, he averaged about 9 points. If I do the math between the last 10 years of his
Vince
career,
Carter was the best player on his team.
He averaged about 9 points. The last 10, bro.
Especially.
How many years he played? Vince played 20, 10, 22 years.
He played 20.
He celebrated.
He played 20. So that quality 20-year comment, that's a no-go for me.
Bro, his first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 seasons, he averaged 20 plus points a game.
He was the best player on that team.
Okay. Then he goes to 16. Then he goes to 15. Then he goes to 13. Then he goes to 10. Then he goes to.
And at this point, Mars, he shouldn't even be in the league no more. But
exactly.
And for some players, I guess longevity hurts them because they should have just retired when the shit was hot. But you can't argue.
The last 6 years of his career, he averaged 6 points.
Hey, that man was
it's hard to go.
Wasn't he on that Dallas team when they won the ring, or am I tripping? Was it? He came here.
He has no jury.
He was not. He has 0 rings.
No, he don't got no jury.
Top 75. Sorry, kid. But guess what? We love you, Vince Sanity. He's a legend. You remember? Right?
I think
we love him.
You can't tell the story of the NBA without Vince Carter. Straight like that.
No, he's got some electrifying dunks.
Yeah.
But
so maybe he'll make the top 100.
That's gonna be tough. You gonna have these.
So who you take?
These new
you
guys.
Say Dame. Let's go back. Let's get back to Dame. You say Dame don't deserve to be on there. So
it's a couple of players from the
1950s,
but I say Dame because he's a little more relevant.
Yeah, I'll leave them old niggas. I can't speak on them old niggas.
Yeah, I can't really go into the 60s like Dave Bing. I'm not really. I'm 31 years old. Like he played almost 100 years ago. So, but Damian Lillard, I feel like he will be a top 75 player when it's all said and done.
We can't be biased to our generation though. Top 75 is top 75 greatest of all time. We talking about starting from
right.
So
generation.
You have to you have to
right.
You gotta,
okay, but Damian Lillard, no. You have Tracy McGrady, Dwight Howard.
Dwight, I think is the biggest snub. Personally,
Dwight could be the biggest snub. I don't think.
No, he is the biggest snub.
I don't think Chris Webber made the list.
Nope.
Chris Webber not top 75.
You could argue, but I don't. He on the cusp.
He's one of the ones that if he would have had a ring, he'd probably.
It's not hard to get there. It's not hard to get there.
Not hard to get
to the Hall of Fame as far as the NBA.
Not in the NBA.
Yeah, the NBA Hall of Fame.
There is no NBA Hall of Fame.
I'm with you.
Basketball.
Yeah, they let anybody in.
Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, they let anybody in.
Which is something they need to change. Honestly, I think they need to make a solely just NBA Hall of Fame. Yeah. It would weed a lot of people out because I mean. I don't want to say
Chris Webber had an elite college career, which helped his Hall of Fame stance. But top 75, it is what it is. Carmelo was in there. That's the only name I was looking for. If he wasn't in there, I would have boycotted the list. Dennis Rodman was in there. He's one of my favorite players ever. If he wasn't on there, I would have boycotted the list.
Hey, Coach, I got to ask you something. Should Melo have been there over Dwight Howard?
Yes.
I don't know, bro.
To me,
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, to me, line it up. Go look at the numbers. Dwight Howard is on that Vince Carter train. These last
is he really?
Years, yeah.
Dwight
took him to the finals.
Like the accolades.
You forget that.
What?
Dwight Howard took Hedo Turkoglu and them to the finals.
Look at the accolades.
No, we're not going to disrespect Hedo Turkoglu.
You're not going to put up buckets. You're not going to disrespect he was skip to my Lou.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Man, that whole Orlando Magic
out here with mid-Asian.
Y'all
better stop.
Bro, that whole Orlando Magic team was raw, bro.
No. They was legit.
Jameer Nelson was a dog.
Yeah, that nigga
was tough. They got smashed when they got to the final.
But Kobe, we was on a mission. Top Flight, but they just ran into.
I'll tell you this. Let me say this really quick to Flight. Let me say this really quick. So that series between the Magic and the Lakers, it would have been Denver versus the Magic, right? Because Kobe and Melo.
Y'all remember that year? Remember that year that all the commercials?
If it wasn't for Kobe, it would have been Denver versus the Magic, and that shit would have been over in 4.
But you know who they really wanted?
Huh?
You remember that year they really wanted Kobe LeBron? Remember all the puppet commercials? LeBron, Kobe, LeBron always say, but he ain't hold it. The Magic. That's what I'm saying. Flight Magic was a better. They had a man.
I think, but you go look at Dwight was the best at what he was doing for about 4 or 5. Melo was never the best.
Melo played.
I love Melo. He won scoring titles. Don't get me wrong, but
not only did he win,
Dwight was the best. Like,
give me Melo
center forward.
I don't know if my bias is kicking in. I don't know, but I'm taking.
Dwight might have a few more
how many
accolades.
DPOIs Dwight got? Like 3 or 4? 3?
That's what I'm saying. He might have a few. Dwight might have a few more accolades.
Hey,
Dwight has.
I think Dwight was the biggest.
Dwight has the championship, which anybody I would have won when I played on that team.
No, he actually came. He was a big piece of our championship season.
All right, we're gonna keep going then. Now
he helped a lot.
All right, JaVale McGee. I mean,
helped a lot.
Plug him in.
Both of them.
Okay, cool.
Hey, that man is
both of them.
McGee's what, a 3-time champion now?
Coach, don't do that. Don't do that. That year,
the
Twin Towers, both of them boys, they come on now.
Okay,
look at the numbers.
All right, we're gonna roll. We're gonna roll. I gotta go. I gotta leave. I gotta leave. I quickly wanna. How y'all feel about this Zion not touching? I'm gonna start with my take first because I'll be having to give my take last. With Zion not speaking to CJ McCollum, I feel like Zion does not want to be in New Orleans. That's one, right? He making it known. 2, I feel like it ain't his job to reach out to nobody. Like, I think it's common courtesy maybe, but why is that a headline on ESPN that Zion didn't text CJ McCollum or that he didn't reach out to CJ McCollum? That's not in his contract to reach out. That doesn't make him a bad teammate. I'm not in the facility right now. I'm not hurt. It's more of like, I'll see you when I see you, kind of thing. So I'm gonna see how y'all boys feel about it. Who want to spit their piece real quick? Right?
I got something. Who gives a fuck about CJ McCollum? First of all, if I'm Zion, I don't care about we just got CJ McCollum. He ain't no piece that's gonna make us a winner.
He don't put us over the he don't put us in.
No, he don't. He not.
CJ
McCollum not putting us over the top, so I'm not breaking my neck to go meet up with CJ McCollum. Like,
I agree.
And Zion probably like, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think honestly, the whole Zion trying to get to the Knicks thing, I honestly think it might be true.
I think it is like 50 times.
Like anytime you mention the Knicks, that boy be cheesing. He be like,
"I love New York. I love playing in New York." Hey, but we'll have to trade away half of the building to get him. So I'd just rather wait the 4 years it's going to take him in free agency.
I will. If I was the Knicks, I'd wait the 4 years because that his health is a coin flip at this point.
Yeah, I was going to say you better
don't know if he goes to 5 4
years. I bet you $1 million Zion is in his backyard right now doing all that windmill shit. He do not want to play for he is okay. He don't want to, he's eating. He's fine, bro. He don't want to play. It's simple. He does not want to foot. Come on, bro. He's in the backyard throwing that shit off the backboard.
Now, let me ask you a question, Coach. Do you feel like that's the case? Like he dead ass wrong, right?
Not to your point of last week of a healthy work environment. You said you believe players should have a healthy work environment.
But I haven't heard anything about it being an unhealthy work environment.
Anthony Davis.
It's the
You're healthy. You should be playing.
All of them teams in New Orleans are ran like shit.
Okay, y'all fill me in because I ain't hearing
Anthony Davis when he was leaving the Pelicans. Yeah, like that was a very bad exit from when he left the Pelicans. There wasn't a graceful leave. They set him down half of the season. They didn't let him play. He wore a shirt.
But it's a complete new, like, revamped organization, though.
Is it? I feel like the only thing
new coach, new GM, new team, new players.
Hey, but it's still New Orleans.
Like you told me last week, if a player feels unhealthy, if it's an unhealthy work environment, he shouldn't have to go to work. That's what you told me about Ben Simmons.
I did, but I didn't know Zion was in that, bro. Like I didn't know.
He's not.
I didn't know Zion
doesn't come to the media. He's at home doing alley-oops.
Hey, Moss, think about how bad it is.
Come to the game.
You went to go train in Portland. He went where CJ McCollum just came from and still ain't talked to that nigga. Come on, bro.
He doesn't want to be there. You feel me? Ben Simmons. I'm emotional. I need to see a therapist.
It's a new day and age. Boy.
My arm hurt. He gets traded to Philly. He's in the gym with Kyle Korver.
Hey, if he
won out, I guess they get when they won out, huh?
They won out. When he won out, you won out. Don't matter if you're in year 2 or year 15.
Like it seems like the players getting what they want. Boy, I tell you.
Oh, thank you.
I feel like Zion went. I feel like Zion last year he went ahead and put them numbers out there so y'all can see it. It's not a game.
I'm
I
a
can do this
rookie.
in my sleep.
I can do. He was a rookie, averaging 28, 20 something, and
Yeah.
8. A
On
rookie.
like 60% shooting. It was nuts. He
I'm
was like,
shutting
look,
it
y'all
down,
know I
and
can
I'm
do this.
demanding a trade. I didn't
Yeah.
want to be drafted here anyway. You feel me? It was easy.
I can see it. I can see it. I can see it.
Boy, I tell you, these
Damn,
kids these
I feel
days,
like he
boy,
ain't
they
even gave New
pout and
Orleans a
whine.
chance, bro. Maybe I'm
Bro,
Yeah,
tripping, bro.
they be
bro, you see what
pouting
they
and
did to
whining.
Anthony Davis for 8 years?
Bro. But I'm saying, like, you're a
You've
young
seen it
player,
already.
He's ahead of the curve.
rebuild. You have Brandon Ingram, you have
Mid,
CJ McCollum, you
mid.
have
This
The
is not what we're
quintessential
doing.
mid. CJ McCollum is the perfect example.
okay. Well, people were telling me Brandon Ingram was that guy.
I never.
No.
So is he mid or he's that
As
guy?
the Laker, I could have told you. Mid.
I was
Man,
never on the Brandon
y'all
Ingram
would
train.
beg for Brandon Ingram back now.
I agree
What
with
are you
that,
talking
Moss.
about?
I agree with that, Moss. They would
Boy,
want to reverse that.
niggas be acting funny, dog.
I
don't know. I don't know.
I agree with that, Moss. We might have to revisit that one next
Oh
week.
my god.
I agree with that. He's definitely taking a stepping up since leaving LA. But yeah, I'm a fan of Zion. I'm ready to see Zion in that blue and orange, whether it's in 2
I'm
years.
finna get off the train, bro. I'm gonna keep it real.
Off the Zion train?
I'm on the Zion.
Yeah,
train,
man.
Hey,
He moving
that
funny to
trade
me,
looking
bro.
real.
He gave
Y'all
me
looking
25
real
and
like
10 as a rookie. I seen what I need to see. Shut it down. You feel me? I'm not
That's only
wasting.
because he want to come to the Knicks.
I'm not wasting these golden years in New Orleans rotting. My foot hurt. Easy peasy. You feel me? We got to touch this before we leave because we are BSPN. We touched on it a little bit last week, but he wasn't hired yet. Flight, I see you looking up something. Are you checking out these Zion numbers or what you doing?
I'm like, I ain't even gonna flex on you. I'm looking at the Zion. Like,
how's Zion numbers looking?
Bruh. I mean, at the end of the season, his numbers was 27 and 7. 27, 7 and 4.
Off the
Like
couch. No training, no weightlifting.
60 games.
Off the couch.
Shoot 61% from the field. Like
that's better than
that 29% from
Because
3 is bad.
he take no
I
jump
don't care.
shot. Everything is at the basket.
Everything is dunks. Like
we ain't
yeah,
telling
them numbers is
Giannis.
crazy.
We ain't tripping on Giannis, are we? No. But we got to
Hey,
touch.
Giannis shoot them things though. Don't sleep. He's starting to shoot them things. Don't sleep now.
He's trying to make his
You
point.
better cut that shit out. But yeah, it's regular season. You can do that. You know what I mean? It's regular season. But we got to touch it for the culture. I don't know how I feel yet about Brian Flores taking this job. Tommy G, I would like to hear your take on this one. I would like to hear how you feel about Brian Flores, bro. Because you told me he would never coach again.
I did. I honestly feel like Mike Tomlin threw him a bone, and as well as I feel like Mike Tomlin is, he's part of the NFL. I feel like it's something deeper going on, with the whole, trying to get him, trying to diminish his lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
it's definitely
we ain't gonna be able to know that information. We ain't gonna be privy to that information. But I just feel like it's something deeper going on there. Flores, I feel like he truly wanted to work in the NFL.
Yeah, he
but
said
I honestly feel
I
like
am athlete. He said he wanted to coach.
yeah, but I honestly feel like they made up a position for him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to diminish his lawsuit. Like I feel like he should have stood on his lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? Win, lose, or draw, he should have stood on that. But I'm happy for him if that's what he wanted. But just my personal opinion,
he definitely undervalued himself by taking a linebacker.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah. James, you feeling me? You got anything on the Brian Flores situation?
I agree. I thought he was going to stand on what he said.
His principles,
yeah, he took a stand. It was just a good step forward to try to clean up NFL what's been going. But like Ma said,
that's
if that's what he wanted to do, that's happy. But
guys, that's why I so hard.
But I understand his reason is probably because he loved the sport, a lot. But at the same time, you can't say what you're gonna say and then turn around and just take a damn position that fast. At least stay out a season fight your case. And he still got some more stuff going on with the Dolphins too, as well. They said. So
I heard some new developing story. Yeah.
So
How you feel?
It's a lot going on, man.
Honestly, I think Mike Tomlin was trying to save face, because it's been a lot of reports that Mike Tomlin hasn't really been a helping hand to other black coaches.
Yeah.
And this was Mike Tomlin's opportunity to be like, oh, hey, look, I'm helping a fellow black coach. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was like, Moss said, I agree with you, Moss. I would have said he wasn't going to coach again. I still don't think he'll ever get a head coaching job again. I don't. I don't know what owner is going to let that man coach their team after suing them, basically. So I think Tomlin kind of looked at it as a win for him to us, because I mean, like I said, there's been a lot of reports that Tomlin don't really help a lot of black coaches. I don't even think he has that many black coaches on his own roster. Yeah. So I think it's more about Tomlin than it is Flores. I think Flores, he should have stood on the suit. But it's kind of hard to do that when you see what happened to Kaepernick, and you see that nigga ain't never got a shot again. When it's something you love, it's kind of hard to see that go away. You know what I'm saying? Because of the way one team.
His statement, what he made, though, he made a statement. My bad, Flight. I didn't mean to cut you off. He made a statement that he willing to, what risk you may have about him stepping up and saying it. So,
I think a lot of that stuff be PR most of the time. Somebody be writing that shit for them. Him taking a backseat job, because I don't even think he's the head defensive coordinator. He's like the defensive.
No, that's a made up.
They made up some position.
Yeah, like it ain't even a legit spot. It was just like I said. I think it go like I forgot. I think it was something deeper going on. It's definitely something. Going on. I think it's deeper than just saying Flores just up and took a job. I don't think he would have took the job with anybody else other than Tomlin, just because Tomlin is black and the rep that Tomlin has. That's my opinion.
Okay, I appreciate all them takes. Those some good takes. I guess we rolling with them. See where it go. See how long it take. The NFL usually set a lot of shit like this. So we'll see where it goes. He already took a position, so if he got a nice settlement, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't think he would do that, but you never know. You never know what people's agendas are. But more or less, I want to, wrap it up. But before we do wrap it up, I want to see if anybody had anything on their chest, anything.
Hey, how y'all feel about the Juwan Howard?
Ooh, I'm glad you said that.
Can I start?
Of course, go crazy.
Because this is gonna be an unpopular opinion. I feel like he's a menace to society. You know what I'm saying? Like on some,
bro.
On some, no. Listen, check me out though. Check me out. I know. We black man. I'm black man. Black man.
It's not about that.
I know. Okay, so if it ain't about that, let me be completely unbiased. Okay. I feel like this man swinging on coaches. Like, what type of shit? When I seen that, I'm like, oh, this nigga tripping. They finna, bruh. Oh,
James, I don't know him no more.
He didn't even swing. He didn't even swing from the side to grab that nigga face.
Can I? Let me finish. Let me finish, coach. Let me finish. This man swung on this guy, and I'm looking at it like, I just knew he was done. You know what I'm saying? I just knew it. I'm like, they ain't gonna let this ride. They gonna make an example out of him. But it's like, if I feel like if it was a white man, would have been super, like, as far as the black community, like us, would have been super outraged. You know what I'm saying? Like, this cracker gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Like, to keep, like, but I just feel like, bro, you set an example for these young players. Like, you can't contain your temper. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, just on some real.
He crossed the line, bro, but so you mean to tell me, like, you saying he gotta go, no second chance, no probation, you automatically kicked out of the sport, banned from the sport? That's the vibes you're giving me, like.
Nah, I ain't saying you banned. I'm not saying
you banned. Who else is gonna call?
I'm not saying.
So you trying to round our test them, basically.
No, I'm not saying the NCAA. I thought he was. I thought maybe Michigan would have like
fired him.
He's coaching nowhere else. So that's what you're saying. Like you feel me?
That's not what I'm saying.
Do you think he deserved to be fired?
Nah. I don't think he deserved to be fired. That was my expectation, but I don't think he deserved. I think he deserved to be suspended for the rest of the year.
Moss,
I feel like 5 games is light.
You admitted to changing last week too, so you changed. You have a different.
You think we worked this hard to stay the same?
Hey, that man, he's the father now. He's a father now. Coach, it's different. It's a different vision.
It has to be
because I'm looking at and Flight. You kind of right, bro. I'm looking at it like, bro, my son was on that team. Like, bro, you coach, you wilding. Like, I gotta holler at coach. You feel me? Like, you wilding, coach. Like. You can't be slapping
because
you can't be slapping other coaches, dog. Like, am I tripping?
He lost
him making the first,
and he didn't even hit the nigga who touched him. That's the worst part.
Once he made that first punch, what all the players did after that? Everybody started fighting. You feel me? Like,
right. You're setting an example. You're supposed to be a leader. You're supposed to be a grown man.
My whole
I can't believe you letting this ride, coach.
No, I'm not. It's not okay. My whole thing is, you can mess up. You can fuck up and you can mess up. Like, it's not a continual. Ron Artest, it was once a month.
Nah, this ain't the first time though. I think Juwan chased the coach down like last season.
Exactly. It's not the first time. It's not the first time.
I have to fact check that. I have to fact check it.
I remember that, bro. I remember that. No,
he like ran down on the coach last season.
If he has anger problems,
that's why I say this nigga is a menace, bro.
If he has anger problems and he's setting a bad example,
that's that NBA shit. That's that NBA shit.
And I ain't even saying he deserves to be fired, bro. I just feel like 5 games was kind of light, bro.
No, he got
kind of light, bro.
It's only 5 games.
That's the rest of the season. That's the rest of the season.
Okay.
But in his defense, he tried to he didn't start it.
He did. Low key. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, we really.
He walked away.
He walked past the man and said, "Don't touch me." He said, "Don't grab. Don't touch."
And that's the thing. The person he hit wasn't the person who touched him. So that's how he's in the wrong.
He pulled his mask down.
That's why I'm calling him a menace.
He said, "I remember that."
That's why I'm calling him a menace because he just swung. He didn't give a damn who it connected with.
James, he said, "I remember that shit." That's all he said. I remember that shit. And kept walking. The nigga grabbed him, wanted to talk to him. Don't grab. I'm mad. Moss, I can't believe you saying you can't believe. I cannot believe you because when you're on a 10 and you're angry, next time you are, it don't have to be at me. It can be anybody. I'm gonna grab you in your chest and start pulling you this way and this way.
Come on, don't, bro. Yeah, bro, don't exaggerate, bro.
Don't watch the tape.
I believe Juwan Howard should have been suspended, but I don't believe he should have lost his job.
I think he noticed Juwan was gonna walk by him on some like, bro, I remember that shit and keep walking, and bro tried to stop him like, hey, come on, let's talk about it. Juwan wasn't trying to talk, which
that's what I'm saying, bro. We can't
and just let it go. But then Juwan,
we can't blame the other coach at all, bro.
That's the issue, bro. Juwan hit the wrong person. That's all. If he would have hit the person that he originally touched, it would have been straight. I wouldn't have had no issues.
His actions were incredibly, disappointing, and all that stuff. And he was wrong. He was in the wrong. And you just like you said, it's because you got 13 teenagers, basically young men, following your every move. And when you start fighting, they start fighting, which I commend them for jumping in for their coach, because that's how it was supposed to be. You feel me? I commend that 100%. I'm proud of those kids.
He said right or wrong.
He did right. They did right. They definitely did right.
Juwan Howard definitely set the wrong example. I believe he should have been suspended. I'm even cool with suspending him for the tournament if they make it. I don't think they're going to make it. That's why they only gave him the 5 games. But, yeah, I'm cool with him being suspended. I didn't know the incident last year. If this is a trend, then yeah, dismiss him. But that one little scruffle swing, nah, man. Sometimes
how often does that happen, though, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Like, that's emotions get the best of you. And if it was a Coach K or if it was a coach,
that's another thing. Like Coach K, like he been coaching for 50 years. I ain't never seen him swing on nobody. Like that's just me. I ain't never seen it.
Funny you say that, coach. But Bobby Knight used to do that shit religiously.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Bobby Knight,
they didn't give a damn. They didn't give a damn. That was a real man. He was a real man.
He was a man.
Right, and that was. This is 2022. Bobby Knight could not exist today.
Hell no.
Bobby Knight could not exist in today's climate. He could not, bro. Because if I'm a parent who Bobby Knight coaching, I'm coming down the stairs, boy.
And they're like Diddy did at UCLA.
Yeah, like, bro, I don't give a
weight coach.
James, are you firing Juwan Howard?
I mean, I'm not gonna fire him, but like you said, if he admits it's a continuous cycle, and this is a continuous cycle, he keep doing the same damn thing.
Look at
James. I was gonna say, look at James TV.
Look at your TV, James. Yeah.
we might have to sit him down in the office and talk. But like I said, I ain't.
So we all agree
Coach, I'm gonna just tell you this. Before next season, there will be a report that Michigan and Juwan Howard have mutually parted ways.
There it is.
If that's the case,
mutually parted ways.
If that's the case, and if it's the reason for the
might
fight,
be true.
I don't agree. You feel me? I think
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Hey, one last topic before y'all slide. It's been
he's not a great coach. Let me throw that out there. He's not a great coach.
Coach, we got enough time?
Yeah, come on.
Real quick.
Okay.
I've been seeing a lot of talk about this. Who had the harder road? Jordan or Mike? Mike or LeBron?
I'm gonna start off by saying this.
As far as
tough for me to say, but I'm gonna get to I'm gonna let them boys say their piece. You feel me? So y'all think about it while I say this. We can skip all of the bullshit. LeBron James, nobody. Okay, I'll just say this. Nobody in the history of the NBA, will ever be able to stand on the floor with Michael Jordan, in my opinion. I think LeBron James had I think the game is more global now. So it's more fans, it's more opinions, it's more commentary, it's more camera angles, it's more marketable. So the LeBron James, his playoff battles, all that stuff is highlighted a lot more. It wasn't many cameras and it wasn't social media when Jordan played. But Jordan, the coldest motherfucker to ever step on a basketball court. He the coldest motherfucker to ever pick up a basketball. And you can see when he walked into this top 75 player meeting, how everybody was on some bow and shit when he walked in, because they know it's Jordan. So I'm going, hey, Jordan. Jordan had the toughest road and he never lost. So maybe LeBron had the toughest road, but he lost. He lost by 5 or 6 finals. How many finals appearances he lost?
I don't know, but LeBron,
Jordan
like I
was
said,
getting smacked in the first round.
Jordan was
all
in
I know
his
is
second
this.
year. Like you going.
No. You talking about second year? I want to take it back. Smacked. I want to take it back, bro. LeBron has been since he's been 15 years old.
Talk to him, James.
Bro. Yeah.
I'm talking about before the NBA. They have been putting LeBron on the since he's been 15, 10th grade.
I agree.
LeBron has always.
I agree.
He's always been.
I agree. Off the court, I feel like LeBron James is a better ambassador. I don't want to get into people's personal life, husband, father, but I feel like LeBron James is the fucking face of role model, how you should be as a man, how you should treat your wife, how you should raise your kids, how you should run a business. I ain't talking about that shit. You feel me? Give me a basketball, and you could say LeBron, his role was tougher, but we would never know because Jordan never lost when he got to the show. When he got to the den, he lost. You're talking about first round. He didn't have Scottie Pippen when he lost to the Celtics.
He never won a series without Scottie Pippen. Never won a series without Phil Jackson. Never, ever.
Chemistry. That's good. He kept us.
That's not good. That shows you can only win with 2 niggas.
What are you supposed to say, Scottie? I need to prove I can win alone. Leave.
Don't. First of all, the nigga quit twice. Let's talk about harder.
Let's get down to the nitty gritty. He got caught gambling, had to pay debt to society.
I agree.
That's not factual.
That shit.
That's not factual.
A lot of niggas spoke on that shit. A lot of old
factual. Don't tell me.
Michael Jordan is the Pete Rose. He's the Pete Rose of the He's the Pete Rose of the NBA.
He would have had 8 championships.
Pete Rose. No, I don't think he would have won 8.
I don't know that.
Him retiring for those 2 years helped him get them last 3. Because I think if he stays after that 3-peat, they have issues them next 2 years, and then that shit breaks up, and then you have a whole nother.
Does not have 2 rings if Jordan we're not retired.
Right. Well, don't disrespect the King.
Last Dance. Go back and watch the Last Dance again. They said at the end of that first 3-peat, they was having a lot of issues in that locker room.
Yeah, it was.
A lot of issues in there.
It was.
So I don't think it lasts 8 seasons like everybody thinks it does.
Between gambling and that situation, that might be a reason.
LeBron won 8 straight finals though with 3 different teams, but we ain't got to talk about that.
LeBron played with better players than Jordan played with throughout his career. Yeah.
Hey, can I say, let me say something?
Yes, he most definitely did.
Coach, you one of the people like I don't be understanding, bro.
Oh.
Like how can you say like you like I said, we all around the same age, bro. We seen the struggle LeBron went through, bro. And you've put this on Twitter before, like, dog, this man lived up to the hype, dog. You saw this with your eyes. You didn't see a lot of Michael Jordan with your eyes.
Huh?
You feel me?
Oh, you said I didn't see a lot of Michael Jordan. No.
Yeah, you didn't see a lot of Michael Jordan with your eyes.
Thank God we have a YouTube and stuff and documentaries.
Yeah. But I'm saying,
you the best of it.
Yeah, that's all they do is show you the best of it. But how you don't have more of an emotional connection with LeBron James?
I do. Bro, I feel like if anybody
I just don't get that shit.
If it's anybody else, I do. I put LeBron James too. I put him over Kobe. That was the hardest pill I ever had to swallow. To look,
because you know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen. Like this new generation, they're gonna be at our necks with Steph Curry, and nigga got me fucked up. I'm saying Steph Curry better than LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it's going. Or they're gonna say Luka or John Morant. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna work. So I just feel like people my age, bro. Like we saw every struggle LeBron went through, bro. We saw the hump he couldn't get over.
You right.
Hold on. So as a former LeBron hater, like I hated, I was very anti.
I did too.
Very anti. Me too.
Me too. I hated LeBron.
I'm gonna put the respect on where it's at.
That too.
Like I think we all was probably LeBron haters.
I'm gonna
put the respect where it's due, because for somebody, we talking about the question was tough for roll, right? Like James was saying, at 16, 15. Buddy was dubbed the 15. Buddy was dubbed the chosen one.
The cameras all in his face.
Didn't have to go to college because he was too far. Jordan had to go to college because he was getting cut in high school and all that extra shit. Right. You get to the league. Everybody and their mama wanted Bron's head because he was the chosen one.
Right. It was his own teammates.
Jordan just had to come in and play.
Darius Miles, his own
teammates. But Jordan just came in the league and was just Jordan was Michael Jordan at the time. He wasn't anybody. Right. He was nobody. So he had no pressure.
He put up 63 in the Garden his rookie year, and niggas was like,
he kept losing after that. Okay. He kept losing until Scottie Pippen got there.
With an L.
You know, and that's the thing. Jordan's the only person I know of who could drop 63 in a playoff game and be heralded, but he lost.
He was a rookie. It was Larry Bird.
Look at Odell. Odell had the catch of the century in his rookie season. We lost that fucking game, Coach. We lost that game to the Cowboys.
We did, and Odell Beckham that catch put him on the map. And to this day, that's the only. What has Odell really done?
I mean, he just won a championship. He's had 1,000-yard season every season he's been healthy. Every single season he's been healthy.
He had a 1,000-yard season when he was with Eli Manning.
He had a 1,000-yard season in Cleveland too when he was healthy.
Baker?
Yeah, when he was healthy, he had a 1,000-yard season.
Hold up, let me see.
Check it. Trust me, I just looked at this recently because niggas was Odell.
But what is Odell the catch?
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to Jordan. Jordan had no pressure to be great. None. Zero. He was just great. That was it.
So you actually had more pressure? It was LeBron.
Is pressure not making the road tougher? If you just out there just doing it freely, nobody, you know what I'm saying, really counting on you to be great?
Yeah. Coach, I like this nigga.
To be great.
Huh? I like this nigga. This boy flight, boy. Listen, I like that argument, boy. That's real right there.
I couldn't stand LeBron, bro.
Look, I watched LeBron James more than the game documentary, and to me, that shit took my respect level to like no heights. Like I was like, damn, LeBron James really like the greatest to ever do it. Besides,
but wait, hold on, I'm not even done yet, bro. He's not even done. When LeBron retires, he will have the most points. He's already, if you combine playoffs and regular season, the most points ever scored in the NBA.
Right.
Ever.
Most definitely.
Nigga went to 8 straight finals. That shit that y'all swear magic. I mean, Michael would have done if he never retired. He did that shit. Bron did that shit 8 straight years. He didn't win them all, but he went to 8 straight times with 2 different teams.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the MVPs. He's got all the. He might win a scoring title at age 37 when we all know he's not the score first person like Jordan was.
Right.
Like he had to beat the big three Celtics. He had to beat the Pistons team. He had to beat, he ended up losing to Dwight and them, but he ended up having to play the Spurs in the finals, play Golden State in the finals. Like Jordan never had to go against a team that had two Hall of Famers until Utah.
That boy got a
he
damn
beat
good
them
argument.
twice.
Like,
they say the NBA was weaker because Jordan was so fucking good.
No, them niggas was just not fire back then. Them niggas was not fire.
Go look at the
these
top
niggas are a lot more but these niggas are a lot more skilled now, a lot better players than anybody that Jordan was playing with.
Go look at the top 75 list and look at all the people he had to go through. That's all I'm gonna say. To me, but I agree with you. I think LeBron, to your question, I think LeBron definitely had the tougher road, the tougher ass, the tougher whatever you want to call it. And did he succeed? He beat all fucking odds. We could laugh and joke at his finals record. That's what comes up in the barbershop. But he defeated
nuts. Which is crazy to me.
What is he like?
You mad a nigga for going to
he's 4-6. But Jordan was getting smacked in the first round. It's better to lose before you get there. Like that don't make no sense to me.
Hey, I don't know about that, but LeBron James defeat all odds. You feel me?
Then Joe Montana is the GOAT. Because Brady lost 3 times in the Super Bowl. Joe Montana was 4-0. What we talking about?
Hey, like I said, I understand. I think from a basketball perspective, if you tell me tomorrow's the NBA draft and you can pick the top 75 players, I'm gonna pick Michael Jordan. You go take LeBron. I respect it.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing. What I've learned, Flight, and you know what I'm saying. I don't know if you have these arguments a lot. You ain't gonna change the Michael Jordan fan.
No. It's I'm a basketball fan. Michael Jordan is not even in my top 5 favorite players.
I understand that. But as far as when people talk about GOAT, people have one of two things that they say. It's either LeBron
hold on. This ain't a GOAT debate. This ain't a GOAT debate because I think the true GOAT is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but we don't have to go down there. I have a hell of an argument for that. A hell of an argument for Kareem being the GOAT because greatest high school player ever, Kareem. Greatest college player ever.
Ain't gonna go there. You said we
greatest NBA. We talk about a real GOAT. That's Kareem, but NBA GOAT, sure, we can have this Brown Mike discussion, but Kareem the real GOAT.
I think LeBron James, he take it. Yeah, he had the tougher odds, and he beat the odds. He defeated the odds, and what he came from as a man. I'm talking about off the court. I'm even more impressed with him off the court than on the court, to be honest. Like LeBron James is that nigga. But
like, do y'all think Jordan could have survived social media?
Jordan is in his own. That's what I think I fought with Jordan about. He moved on Jordan terms. He show up to the top 75 3 days late. Walk in with a cup in his hand. He does what he don't fuck with the media. He doesn't do interviews. He don't talk to NBA. They ridicule. They fucking. You watch the Last Dance. The media, these niggas used to be enjoying ass, bro. He used to bother this man. He can't go to the casino. They got caught, bro. Leave me the fuck alone, bro. Jordan too, bro. But it was not as globalized as it is now. He would have been getting the same scrutiny LeBron got. When you the greatest, bro, they come for your head, bro. The same thing happened to Jordan. I mean, Kobe. Kobe just caught the end of social media. If Kobe would have went through that white chick shit during social media, it just would have been bad for him, bro.
You want something with that one.
Kobe LeBron James just came up in a bad ass time where we got these camera phones. You feel me? He just came up in that time, bro. I'm sorry, the game is quadruple what it was when Jordan played as far as globally, and it's just a different game, bro. But to me, Jordan is the GOAT of all GOATs, bro. That shit just respect. His energy just different when he walk in the room, and y'all seen that shit. Like when he walked in the fucking room, his energy just different, bro. You just I'm straight on the hook shot. You feel me? I'm cool.
But think about this. Hey, I just want to tell you this.
I'm cool.
Ain't nobody else in the league has been able to master that shit the way
that shit like goof as fuck. Yeah, the move is corny, like it's boring. Like
unstoppable though.
Hey, boring. Stop it. That's that shit like when your pops used to take you to the court.
Unblockable.
And you wasn't big enough
Before
yet.
we wrap it up, I'm gonna just tell you this: Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, when he played in the league, centers was like 6'8" and 6'9". Charles Barkley and shit. That shit really.
He had to deal with Wilt and them. Don't do that.
He had to deal with who? Wilt and them. No, sir. No, you feel me?
He had to deal with Wilt.
He was doing the hook shot on niggas who was 6'8", and he was.
He had to deal with Wilt and Bill and
Nah,
but
he ain't that old.
He no, sorry, he didn't catch Bill.
He did. He played against Bill Russell, like
he
the end of
played
Bill
against
Russell.
a 17-year veteran Bill. He didn't catch.
Yeah, he was against
Bill. Sorry, no.
And Bill Russell was what, 6'9"?
He didn't catch. Yeah, Kareem caught a sweet little time period where he was Bob Cousy and them niggas like that shit on. Really.
And Jordan didn't catch a sweet time period. Stop it.
We will never know. What Kanye said, they asked me what I would do if I came. I didn't win.
I just watched that episode before I came and watched the
I guess we'll never know.
I guess we'll never know. Jordan,
Nope, y'all chill, bro.
I watched it earlier, and like Jordan, what would he have done if he would? What would he have said if he would have lost? I guess we'll never know. But guess what, BSPN faithful, that's it. That episode was a wrap. That was a good ass episode. Y'all better share, like, retweet, spam, because that was some good ass content. Flight, we appreciate you for tuning in. I might have
always. I appreciate you.
Of course, bro. Can you spell out your tags for me real quick before I touch base with Moss and James?
Shout out to me, TopFlight_DB. Shout out to the Squadcast Network. I'm trying to see if the BSPN want to join the Squadcast Network one of these days. We're gonna talk about that.
Give me a call.
Start chaining niggas like Rockefeller out here. Fuck it.
Rock Nation, do some collab shit, man.
Definitely.
Moss, man, I appreciate you for taking the time out like you do every week. Appreciate you, James,
for sure, bro.
For showing face today, man. We missed you. The people missed you. You know what I'm saying? But Matt Stafford is not a Hall of Famer, James. But we're gonna have to wait the next week because my dinner's in the microwave. That boy Flight, I'm sorry. 12 seasons. He's like 144 and 200.
Oh no, I agree. I agree. He's not a Hall of Famer. Not yet. If he does it again, he might. If he does it again.
No Super Bowl MVPs, but guess what? We ain't rolling. But peace out. Peace and love, everybody. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Love. Yes.